Life is about relationships. The better you can work with people, the more successful you will be in your personal and professional life. In this video, we will be able to define the nature of human relations, discuss why human relation skills are necessary in your future workplace, and explain how the progression of human relation studies relates to today's human relations in your life. The study and understanding of human relations can help us in our workplace and as a result, assist us in achieving career success. The better our human relations, the more likely we are to grow both professionally and personally. Knowing how to get along with others, resolve workplace conflict, manage relationships, communicate well, and make good decisions are all skills we will discuss throughout this video. So, what is human relations? We can define human relations as relations with or between people, particularly in a workplace or professional setting. It is the study of the ways in which people relate to each other in group situations, especially work, and how communication skills and sensitivity to other people's feelings can be improved. In the words of Scott, human relations is a process of an effective motivation of individuals in a given situation in order to achieve a balance of objectives, which will yield greater human satisfaction and help accomplish company goals. Human relations can also be defined as the cordial atmosphere in an organization in which people practice the art of living in such a way that they communicate, act, interact, and transact in a cordial manner, recognizing each other's needs, views, values, and temperaments so that every interaction and transaction taking place in an organization would have concern for each other's interests and feelings, leading to better motivation and morale of people at all levels in the organization. Another reason to develop good relationships with others relates to your own personal happiness. According to psychologist Sidney Jorard, most joy in life comes from happy relationships with other people. And the goal of human relations is to create a win-win situation by satisfying employee needs while achieving organizational objectives. A win-win situation occurs when the organization and employees get what they want. If an employee wonders what's in it for me, the employee is expressing his or her own needs. When a manager expects a higher level of performance, that manager is identifying the organizational objective. When employees and organizational goals align, performance tends to follow. In this video, we will be also discussing the factors affecting human relations. 1. The individual. The individual is an important part of the organization, and each individual is unique. While motivating the employees, management should give due consideration to their economic, social, and psychological needs. Most organizations employ a total person approach. This approach recognizes that an organization does not just employ someone with skills, but rather the whole person. This person comes with biases, personal challenges, human relation skills, and technical skills, but also comes with experiences. By looking at a person from this perspective, an organization can begin to understand what happens to an employee outside of work can affect his or her job performance. Let us take Katie for an example. Katie is doing a great job at work, but suddenly starts to arrive late, leave early, and take longer lunches. Upon further examination, we might find that Katie is having childcare issues because of her divorce. Because of these, our human relations abilities will most certainly be affected if we are experiencing challenges at home or at work. In the total person approach perspective, her organization might be able to rearrange her schedule or work with her to find a reasonable solution. And this relates to human relations because we are not just people going to work every day. We are people who live our personal lives, and one affects the other. Second is the work group. The work group is the center of focus of human relations approach. It has an important role in determining the attitudes and performance of individual workers. Let's take Jenny as an example. At work, Jenny avoids interpersonal relationships and small talk because she is uncomfortable revealing too much of herself. When Jenny attends meetings at work, she sighs impatiently when someone is late and when people veer too far from the topic, and she makes sure to bring people back to reality. When choosing project teams, people rarely want to work with Jenny, even though she is very capable in her job. Some of the women from the office get together for lunch on Tuesdays, but Jenny is never invited. Needless to say, Jenny isn't well liked at work. And we have all met someone like Jenny who is seemingly uncomfortable with herself and unpleasant. We may even try to avoid the Jennys we know. Despite Jenny being good at her job, no one wants to work with her. You would think that success at work only takes talent at job-specific tasks. However, this isn't the case. Successful people have the skills to do the job, but they also have the human relation skills to get along with others. Third, the work environment. It is important to create a positive work environment where organizational goals are achieved through satisfaction of employees. In general, when employees' needs are satisfied, the work environment is termed positive. Consider human relation skills in your personal life, as this is equally important. Human relation skills such as communication and handling conflict can help us create better relationships. For example, assume Julie talks behind people's backs and doesn't follow through on her promises. She exhibits body language that says, "Get away from me," and rarely smiles or asks people about themselves. It is likely that Julie will have very few friends. If Julie had positive human relationship skills, there is much better chance she could improve her personal relationships. Remember that working together peacefully creates a positive ripple effect in the organization. And lastly, the leader. The leader must ensure complete and effective utilization of all organizational resources to achieve organizational goals. They must be able to adjust to various personalities and situations. Consider John as an example. John is a very talented project manager but lacking in human relation skills. While he is easily able to plan and execute the finest details for a project, no one likes to work with him. He doesn't make efforts to get to know his team members, and he comes across as unfriendly and not approachable. How successful do you think John will be in his workplace? While he has the skills necessary to do the job, he doesn't have the people skills that can help him excel at it. One could say he does not have emotional intelligence skills, that is, the ability to understand others. Therefore, he may always find himself wondering why he isn't more successful at work. While project management skills are something we can learn, managers find it difficult to hire people without the soft skills or human relation skills. We aren't saying that skills are not important, but human relations are equally as important as technical skills to determine career and personal success. We can benefit personally and professionally from good human relation skills, but how do organizations benefit? Since many companies' organizational structures depend upon people working together, positive human relation skills reduce conflict in the workplace, thereby making the workplace more productive. Many organizations empower their employees, that is, they give employees freedom in making decisions about how their work gets done, and this can create a more motivated workforce, which results in more positive human relations. And to end this video, may we remind ourselves on what Alice Bailey said, that right human relations is the only true peace. This has been Edmar M. Pagirian. Thank you so much for listening.